Oh, baby. It is beer time. I am happy to be here. Ah, just had to unload the dishwasher to get some of my beer vessels out to bring down here. And I said, well, you know what? While I'm down here, why not have a beer out of my beer hole? My beer hole is open for business. And today, December 11th, the 11th day of the incomparable Advent beer calendar. And using my psychic abilities, I can tell it's a bottle. Appears to be a 12-ounce bottle. Nothing wrong with that. 12 ounces of goodness. I was so happy that I came home last night and had that PBR. Oh, I'm having a hard time with this twist tie. It's almost like I need directions on it. Which way's left? Which way's right? December 11th. That's right, the 11th day. And let's reveal. Let's slowly reveal. Pull the poop bag down to bring us. Ooh, nice. Left Hand Brewing Company's Peanut Butter Milk Stout Nitro. I can't remember what the effect Nitro has on it. I looked this up just a few months ago. I think it keeps it from breaking down. Who knows? Left Hand Brewing Company. Any kind of legend? 6.2% alcohol by volume, 25 IBUs. There are some cool things written on the bottle. So let's see. Different beer, different pour. Open smooth peanut buttery bliss with notes. Oh, sorry, super smooth peanut buttery bliss with notes of milk chocolate. Pour hard at 40 to 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Never at 50-55 in a stout glass. I don't know if I have a stout glass down here. Pour hard to release the nitro magic. Activate your nitrogen. It is all of this stuff is upside down on the bottle, so that you have to invert it to activate your nitro, I guess. Any kind of legends on here? Stout with powdered peanuts and natural peanut butter flavor added. And it's got the ingredients on there. Rocky Mountain water. And malted barley. Blabbity bloobity blab. It's black on brown printing, so it's rather difficult to read. And I can't make out the rest of it because it's super tiny. From our hand to yours. Brewed and bottled by Left Hand Brewing, Longmont, Colorado, USA. Nothing about Puerto Rico, though. So, man, wish I could get a larger. Man, I'd need a magnifying glass. Oh. I also need a bottle opener. And I don't have one handy, so you guys get paused. Batman Returns. So, I brought a flashlight, so maybe I can read that last little bit. Caution, contents under pressure. Keep cold. Avoid shaking. Point away from self and others while opening. Only use a bottle opener. Pour hard. All right, so we have to activate the nitro. Activating the nitro. Sounds like something you do in your car. That would be the nitrous. Oh, that bottle cap went all the way down. So, all right. Pour it hard. I'm going to pour it hard. I don't have a stout glass. Anyway, I've got some other things that could substitute for it, but I think I'm just going to stick with the old pint glass. So, or you know what? I haven't used this one yet. I mean, I've used it, but I haven't used it for the Advent beer calendar. Let's pour it into this pint glass, a nice Samuel Adams pint glass that was liberated for me by a friend of mine in Boston. She, she I said, man, I really like this pint glass. And she said, well, give it to me. I said, okay. And I handed it to her. And suddenly it was gone. And then it was reproduced out of a purse later. So I don't normally go for thievery, if you will. But this was a gigantic outfit. And the beer that I had out of this glass cost me $15. So there you go. Anyway, take a look at the can or at the bottle. There's the peanut butter cup right on there. Peanut butter and chocolate, Nitro Stout, milk stout. Can't wait. All right, let's pour this like we mean it. Wow. That didn't do anything. I mean, I'm a little bit ahead, but I really beat the crap out of this as it came out of the bottle. I mean, you guys must have heard it. So, more head is developing. Okay, so, all right. It is black. Black, black, black. Loving it. I see a little bit of light coming in around the edges, but that's just probably the glass transmitting it. So I see a brown color in there. Let's give it a sniff. Ooh, I smell that peanut butter with the chocolate. Chocolate's the undertone, peanut butter's the one on top. Smells good. If you like chocolate and peanut butter, which I do. So I'm going to head right in. After all, this video's been delayed multiple times. I need this beer. Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the peanut butter, which is the overriding flavor. And then you have the chocolate, which comes in at the end. But then there's this hint of spice to it that for a second reminded me of like a little bit of licorice, like the licorice you taste in root beer. And I know people are like, what? Yes, A&W is vanilla root beer. Barks is licorice root beer. It's a difference between the two of them. So we'll have some root beer tasting someday on this too. So that is a very complex flavor for a milk stout. It is not as thick and lingering as like an imperial stout would be, but an imperial stout has tons of stuff in it. But it is delicious. It is a delicious milk stout. And I like milk stouts. I really expected more of a head after pouring it that violently because I glugged it out, practically inverted the bottle to do that. So, um, but I'm not disappointed in the flavor. I am getting little burps out of it though. From our hand to yours, it just says that on both sides of the label. But I was looking to see if there was anything else in the upside down writing that I needed to impart to you besides, activating your nitrogen. So, and stop littering Puerto Rico. So, um, pardon me. I don't even know if I'll cut that. I think I might just leave it in to make it natural. Um, if someone handed me one of these at a party, yes, I would be happy. This is a tasty, tasty beer. And it's 12 ounces, and it's 6.2% alcohol. So it's not like you could drink a bunch of them, but you could have a couple and still be okay. And splitting a sixer with a friend or a 4-pack with a friend, that'll be good. If I saw this at a store, would I pick it up? Yeah, probably. I love peanut butter milk stouts. I do. I love every brewery that I've been to that has one. I've grabbed it. Peanut butter cups from Short Fuse, and I think there's some from Pipeworks as well. Has got, I think, a peanut butter brew, but I like them. I mean, if you're allergic to peanut butter, that stay away from this. But if you're not, this is a good beer. If you like stouts, give it a try. It is a dessert beer, though. It's not particularly sweet, but dang, it would go good with cookies. So, to be a big gap in this video, but it's because ADHD people. I read this online. Sometimes things will go down the wrong pipe just because they're too anxious to talk while they have stuff in their mouth. And I'm afraid that I sprayed this beer all over the place. So, just wiping some off of my light. So, I had to go get a mop. Anyway, I was right in the middle of the questions. Yes, I would pick this up at the store. It's delicious. And I'm going to analyze the swallow now for you. That's what I was doing. I was analyzing the swallow, and I'm going to be cutting that out of the video. So maybe I'll put it in outtakes at the end. So let's go in. Okay. The peanut butter is a constant flavor through it. I'm tasting chocolate across the top of my mouth. The hint of milk chocolate. There's really no bitterness to this at all. And I would say it's probably a 4 or a 5 on the sweet scale, mostly because of the peanut butter chocolate flavor combo. It is a very tasty beer, but it might be a bit much for some. If you are like a Pilsner enjoyer or a lager guy, someone who likes the more bitter beers, this might not be for you. But if you're a stout drinker, you gotta get this. Give it a try. It's delicious. It really is. Left-handers, you guys know what you're doing. So this isn't the only left hand I've had in my video life, and I believe I was pleased with their other offerings as well. So I am going to finish this with my dinner, or maybe I'll save it and have it with my dessert, cookies. But I will see you guys next time I have an excellent beer to share. If you liked what I did here today, in spite of the explosive coughing, sneezing, and all of that other stuff, do me a favor, hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe. And if you have some friends that you know like beer, share the channel. Because I'm looking to create a whole community of friends I haven't met that'll talk about good beers with me. So, cheers to the 11th day of the fabulous Advent Beer calendar. Thank you, Paul. I'll see you guys next time I got a beer to share.